Solve. Insist on. Convince. 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 Ah.
Yeah, good morning, thinkers.
Hi, Jerry. Good
Hi.
morning.
Mm, Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday too.
Mhm. Okay. All right. So, do you have any itinerary for today?
You mean news?
No, no, itinerary.
Itinerary. I'm not sure the word itinerary. Will you mind explain for me?
Mm-hmm. Um, itinerary is just like if you have any schedule of activity for today,
Oh,
or do you have any
yeah.
travel? Mm-hmm.
Okay. My plan is I after your course I will join the online test, coding online test. Do you ever hear the LeetCode? Uh, it's like the test for software engineer coding skill. Uh, this website will prepare data structure or algorithms for the software engineer and many company like Google, Facebook, or Microsoft. They like to use this question to test their um, candidate. So if you want to join this big company, I mean like global company, you need to practice the question on the website, and shouldn't be very familiar with this question because you don't have too much time to thinking the
To
to
think.
to think, yeah. Because when on the job interview, maybe just 45 minutes or 1 hours, and you have to finish three questions or and answer some topic for your hiring management. So you don't have too much time to prepare. You have to be familiar with your algorithm and your data structure.
Mm.
Hmm.
Okay. All right. That's good. So, you need to be updated most of the time because when the time that you will be looking for a new job, so you can easily refresh your knowledge about the latest innovation, technology, or any updates. Okay, so that's good. All right. Okay, so we're going to finish Module 1, Unit 1. So let's try to get to know the following idioms. This
Yeah.
is a business idiom. So the first one is ace up your sleeve. Now,
Okay.
if you have,
Hmm?
what do you mean by ace up your sleeve?
I think it's like you have your you like a poker in the poker. I think S is the very big high priority and a very big number. If you have S, that means you can win the game in the final. So as up your service, you keep your strong power over your king in the end. And when maybe some critical situation happen, you use it. But before the critical situation happen, you keep your S.
Mhm. Okay, that is correct. So can you please read your sentence, example sentence?
Okay. If you have a S up your sleeve, you have something in reserve with which you can gain an advantage. Our new product is a S up our sleeve. Our
Mm-hmm.
company's new 5G chip is S up our sleeve to against the Qualcomm. Actually, the sample sentence is I give an example is my company because today more than today we have three. There are three majority company to produce 5G chip. The first is Qualcomm, and he is the I think he is the king in the 5G chip, and another is Huawei. But now Huawei have trade war, so they suffer a lot of problem. And the third company is my company, MediaTek. So I even our company we make money become this every year, but if you click if we join our group, when you click up our website every day, we will say, hey, we can come back honor if we because Huawei he have trade war problem, we can come back honor as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I got it. Right. So your company is Mediacom,
Yeah, media we call MediaTek.
MediaTek. Okay. Qualcomm is another company. All right. Our company's new 5G chip is up our sleeve. Uh, all right. Our company's new 5G chip is on. It should be an is up. Mm,
Oh, oh, sorry, I forgot the word.
is an is up of sleep. So and a these are article. So and is needed because your company is not is up. Okay,
Okay.
but if you put and, so make correct. Is an ASAP of sleep to against. Now remember, when you use to, it should be followed by a verb. Now what happened here? Against is not a verb. Remember, against is a preposition. Against is a preposition, it's not a verb. Now when you use to, it should be followed
Oh,
by verb.
I know. Okay.
Mm.
um.
Okay, to work, to walk, to sing, to write, okay, to talk. So these are all verbs.
Yeah.
So what happens is this one, to against. So it should be, let's say, to fight against.
Oh.
Okay,
Okay.
to put a verb here.
Yeah, because he's a
Get a point?
preposition, not a verb.
So take note of this. All right. Next, hold all the aces. What do you mean by hold all the aces?
mm, let me think. Uh, mm, okay, it's like I think it's like he have strong
Yeah,
power to do the final decision because he
he
hold all the S, right? So he have decision to he have
he has.
yeah he has decision to to influence the gaming.
Mhm. Yes, that's right. Example.
Okay. A person who holds all the S is a very strong position because they have more advantages than anyone else. Given the high unemployment rate today, employers hold all the
Aces.
S's.
Mm, okay. So your example.
Okay. Because the local salary is not high in Taiwan, global company hold all the S to hire employee without a good salary.
Hmm. Okay. There we go. Because the local salaries is not high in Taiwan, global company hold all the aces to hire employee without good salary. Hold on. The local salaries is not high. So this one, there must be something wrong here. Salaries in this is. Okay.
Oh, yes. I'm not sure I shouldn't use single or multiple the
Mm-hmm.
salary. I'm not sure how shouldn't I use single or multiple, which is better. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm. Salary only. But salaries are global company.
Oh, I know.
Okay. Now, do not start with your sentence with because should be used as the result. Okay. So hold on. You may say global companies uh, hold all these of hiring employees.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
One thing. Just give me a moment.
sure.
Okay, so we're going to invert. Okay, so we must start with global companies hold all the aces of hiring employees with a low salary because the local salary in Taiwan did not increase for a long time. Okay, because here should be put here in the middle because this is the effect. So
Oh,
cause and the effect. Okay, so the cost here, global companies hire employees with low salary. So because the local salary in Taiwan did not increase for a long time. Okay, so do not start with because is used as the effect.
oh, I
Okay.
know. So when I use the because in a sentence, it's like I have to prepare the reason and the because and the result to
Mm.
finish my sentence. But my previous example, I don't use that. I move the because to the first list, so it look like I don't give you reason to cause the result.
So this is we call it the cause and effect.
Yeah.
Okay. Example: there's a heavy rain today. Heavy rain. What's the? Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
Heavy rain because of the typhoon. Okay,
Yeah.
something like this. So because of the typhoon. So the cause first and then effect. Okay.
Okay. Thanks.
Next one, ambulance chase sir.
Hey,
What I mean,
wait a minute,
friends.
Javi. Before we continue our course, I have a question.
Mm,
May I ask you?
sure. Mm,
Okay. In your country, your salary is you because I know there are a lot of global company in different country, right?
mm,
So in your country, the global company will reduce their salary because the local pay. Because like my company, because our company don't give us the highest salaries for a long time. So
mm,
even now, actually, I want to interview. I want to have a job interview with Google, but I know even though I finally joined Google, maybe my salary just increases maybe 20% or 10%. Is it the salary is could not compare with the Google in America?
mm.
Maybe I think maybe yeah is maybe twice, maybe twice. Yeah,
Okay, so I have known someone who used to be my friends, uh, who is now working in Google.
yeah.
Uh, she receives a salary which is actually almost 50% higher than the local companies.
Oh, 50%. Yeah.
Yes, higher than the local companies compared to the local and global companies. So yeah, and he has a lot of benefits if you work in Google. Don't you know that Google offers like a buffet meal, breakfast, lunch, snacks, and dinner, and that's gonna be for free.
Yeah, I forgot another bonus.
Hmm. Yeah, so I think that's good. Okay, so that is the advantage of working in Google. Okay, and I really envy my friend because he's working now in a very good company. Mhm. All right. Okay, so where are we now? In terms of the local salary in our company, the government is keep on increasing the salary. We don't have any problem. So if the Association of the Labor would like to have a protest to increase, so the government hears their demand, so they would probably give them an increase.
Also,
Okay, yes,
mm,
the basic salary keeps on increasing
yeah,
almost every year. Just to compete the global companies.
yeah. But I even the local salary increases in my country because I'm an engineer, right? So actually my salary is higher than general career. I know I remember my this year's salary is about let me think 30. I think it's like a thir- 30 $60,000 a year for me.
Mm,
Actually, in my country, this salary is maybe 10%, 10%. Says
mm,
and actually for me because I don't have too much desire, so $60,000 for me is enough. But for my other friend, maybe they are servicing in the artist, maybe he's a painter, or he's a chef, or he's a driver. Then salary maybe just I remember it's just maybe maybe 200 maybe 200,000 no maybe 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 $20,000 a year. So
Mm-hmm.
I his triple, and my salary is his triple in 1 year.
Triple.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. So, well, I don't know. The company, no, the government is also balancing the salary increase because the tendency is if there is a salary increase on the part, if the government would increase immediately the salary, so this would probably directly affect the operational expenses of all the companies. Okay, and this is part of their expenses, so it would affect their operating expenses. So how could a certain company, especially the local companies, survive if there will be an increase of salary? So they to
Yeah.
balance.
I know because many when actually our government try to increase our salary, but when they increase salary, like you say, the small company they could not easy to survive from the environment, from the bigger environment, because they could not fight against the global company or some bigger company. They will disappear.
Mhm. Okay, there we go. Right. Yeah. So, any more question?
No, I just want to just want to express even the local salary is increase. It is could not compare with different job because different job their salary is different. So even the some basic career like a driver or hair cutter or or service or custom service or some common career, some common job they couldn't increase their basic salary, but I think it is not fair for them because their salary is still could not compare with uh uh like me. Could not compare with me.
Mm, okay. All right. So, if you're planning to, do you have Google there in your country?
Yeah. Google 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 they Google because today Google they produce the Pixel smartphone Pixel in Taiwan because they buy the HTC, because HTC they sell the smartphone not well. So I remember 2 years ago Google buy the HTC, and he hired the previous employees to Google team, and they
Mm,
still produce the Pixel. So today, Google try to develop three things in Taiwan. The
mm,
first one is Chrome OS. Chrome OS is like an operating system in lighter operating in light in okay. Chrome OS is a operating system and it's a service for some notebook, but it's like a lighter notebook. And another thing is Pixel. Like previously I say, they produce smartphone. And finally is Google Home. Google Home is like a maybe is a speaker or sound or modem and or some small device. So Google they want to hire a lot of engineer in Taiwan because in Taiwan we have an advantage about the I think there is a produce flow because our cheaper and engineer and do you have ever hear TSNC?
TSNC?
Yeah, is a company. He made a chip. Uh, uh
No.
okay.
I know.
In my in okay in when you get a smartphone, there are a lot of chip in smartphone, right? But
Mm,
actually, our design house we don't implement the chip by ourselves. We will it's like you are a builder. We will design the chip architecture, and then prepare architecture, we will send to the TSMC, and he will make the chip for us. And when he finishes his chip, he will send the chip come back to us, and maybe we will sell the chip to LG or Samsung. And finally, in the factory, they will find a lot of employee to combine the component to make a smartphone. So
Mm,
actually, there are a lot of different company in this in the floor, and Taiwan, and luckily Taiwan have the, I think it's like a complete flow in Taiwan. So if Google he build a Google Home here, he could easily to find the resource he want.
mhm, okay. Got it. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, so at this point, yeah, good luck with your career if you're thinking of transferring to another company. Yeah, you just have to think about that. Okay, if you are looking for a higher salary, so better land a good job in the global company. Okay, all right. Let me check. Okay, so moving on to uh, back to the salt mine. What do you mean by when you say back to the salt mine?
Oh, wait a minute. There are sentence. There are some word we still not practice
Mm,
with it.
okay, ambulance.
Ambulance chaser. We don't finish 15
Mm,
page yet.
okay, so what is an ambulance chaser?
Okay, ambulance chaser is like I think it's not a good word to express someone. It's like when you are hurt, when you get hurt, and maybe you broke your leg or your arm, and the lawyer will find you because they want you to maybe arrest your boss, help them to make the money.
Mm-hmm. Okay, sample sentence.
Okay. A lawyer who finds works by persuading people injured in accident.
Speeding.
Oh, persuading. Oh, persuading. Oh, sorry. A
Mm,
lawyer who finds works by persuading people injured in accident to claim money from the person who caused the accident is called a ambulance chaser. Peterson and Scott are well known. Oh, wait a minute. I move the page. Well known ambulance chaser. That's how they make their money.
mm-hmm.
Okay. I repeat the next sentence. Managers don't like ambulance tracer to be made their money. However, we may give employee safety environment to prevent accident happen again.
Managers don't like ambulance chaser to be made their money. However, we may give employees safety environment to prevent accident happen again. Hold on. Managers don't like ambulance chaser to be made their money. What do you mean to be made their money?
I think it's like they stole their money.
Mm, ambulance chaser to make money. Uh,
Yeah, and maybe too many money is like the ambulance chaser make money for name, but that's not my meaning. I meaning is like the managers or the boss their money be stolen by the ambulance chaser because when they have lawyer problem, they will lose their money.
okay. So yes, that's the same thought. Okay, because the ambulance chaser make money to from uh, the company. Managers don't like ambulance chaser to make money.
Oh, just make money.
You
Okay.
could have, so the ambulance chaser will make money to the company. That's why the managers don't like ambulance chaser.
Also, I don't need to translate to passively because I think the manager their money is be stolen by the ambulance tracer, so I use the passively in this sentence.
Okay. Make money is an expression. Okay. Make money, it means that you're just making money out of something. So you don't have to because this is already in the present tense. So managers don't like ambulance chaser to make money, let's say, from their money.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so hold on. And then you said, however, we may give employees safety environment to prevent accidents. Uh, however, we may give employees safety to prevent accident. Uh, to prevent the accident. Hold on. However, we give employees safety environment to prevent uh, accident. To prevent accidents. Uh,
Oh, what happening? Okay.
to prevent the accidents. All right. Okay. So yes, you are correct. So that there are some lawyers. They're just manipulating the case, and they're just making money out of this. So because especially if you don't know the law, okay, so they just make some, story out of this and getting more money from you or either the company. All right. Next one is back to the salt mine.
Okay. Back to the soul mines. Okay. Saying that I think this sentence is used to you don't want to work, but you still need to go back to continue. You still continue or go back to work. Actually, I usually have the situation because some schedule is so tight, and maybe the customer they have to produce their product at on time. So we usually have to go to company on holiday.
Mm-hmm. Okay. After long summer vacation, I need to go back to the salt mine. Salt mines. Okay, very good. That's correct. So you had a vacation. All right, good job. So I think we're done with this module. So now let's move on to the next module. Module 1, Unit 2. So we still be talking about office socialization. Okay, but at this time we're going to start with the first a short article. So can you please read it?
Okay, you mean chapter 2?
Yes.
Okay, short article. Okay. In the professional world, opinions can be dangerous. Holding a controversial opinion can damage your reputation. Stating an opinion that contradicts your boss can leave you vulnerable. Voicing your opinion at the wrong time can make you appear foolish. The old adage attributed to Abraham Lincoln goes, "It's better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to speak out and remove all doubts." And in the rename of business, that seems to be the truth. However, holding your opinion back can actually be more damaging than speaking them. In fact, opinions are what fuel momentum or idea. Plans and decisions begin and end with opinions, and if you consistently refrain from voicing yours, you will be doing both your employer and your career a deceivers.
Disservice.
Oh, disservice. Okay, disservice.
Mm. So let's try to practice controversial. Controversial.
Controversial. Controversial.
Damage. Damage.
Damage. Damage.
Damage.
Damage. Damage.
Reputation.
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 Good. Contradicts. Contradicts.
Contradicts. Contradicts.
Vulnerable. Vulnerable.
Vulnerable. Vulnerable.
Very good. Voicing. Voicing.
Voicing. Voicing.
Okay. There we go. Thought. Thought.
Thought. Thought.
Good. Fuel. Fuel.
Fuel. Fuel.
Momentum. Momentum.
Momentum. Momentum.
Consistently. Consistently.
Consistently. Consistently.
Refrain.
Refrain. Refrain.
Disservice. Disservice.
Disservice. Disservice.
Okay. Very good. Okay. So, what do you mean by this article?
Okay. Mm, this means find a good find a good find a good time to show your opinion is important. If you if you if you don't understand the meaning or the type, maybe you speak too much and don't have content in your description. Maybe other people will think you are foolish. He used the and to describe the situation. It's better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to speak out and remove all doubt. So yeah, if you speak something don't have logical, it's look like you are foolish. But if you don't show your opinion, is also not well. Maybe because it's like you don't participate this meeting. So I think you should find a balance between silent and present your idea.
Mhm. Okay, that is correct. Yeah. So, whether you participate or not, but in participating, you make sure that you need to be careful with your language that you use because it might be against your reputation. Okay, so what we need to do, uh, well, choose the right uh, words or language uh, for you to speak out so that this will not actually um, go against your reputation. Now, sometimes I think you're able to contest with your boss idea, disagree with the opinion. Okay. Um, well, There's
Yes.
nothing to go against with that, but you need to be. It's the manner on how you're going to say it. Okay, so what is important is how you're going to state your opinion in a very good manner, right? So if you say it very sarcastically or very annoying, so this will actually affect your reputation.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, so moving on to the following.
Okay.
Question number one: do you often ask questions in meeting or office discussion?
Oh, okay. Sure. Uh, if I found some mistakes on logical, I usually find help to host. If it is his problem, he could quickly fix the problem to audience. That's win-win. If I misunderstanding his meaning, is also okay because I could learn more from the meeting.
Okay, thank you so much. Do you often ask questions in a meeting or office discussion? Sure. If I found one mistakes unlogical, I usually find help to host. If it is his problem, we quickly fix the problem to the audience. That's win-win. If I misunderstanding his meaning, it's okay because I could learn more from the meeting. Um, the sentence is
Yeah.
which there's a grammatical error with a sentence. Mm, just give me a moment. If I found some mistake on logical. Now, on logical, what do you mean if I found some mistake on logical? So
Uh,
this is something strange. What is on logical?
oh, okay. I mean, maybe some people he say something will not unlogical. Is like let me check the word.
Mhm. So are you referring someone if I found some mistakes on logical? So it is logical, so it means it's not a mistake.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's like some people he sell something will is like a contradiction. He say he want to do something, but his behavior or his action is a contradiction to his his description. So I think it's not we I think this behavior is not logical. So I will find the mistake to tell him he make a wrong. He should let his action satisfy the logical.
Mhm. Okay. So you have to be specific with your what are you talking about because your subject here is mistakes, some mistakes on logical.
Oh,
You need to specify who are you talking about. So making sentences, you need to make it clear. What are we talking about and who are we talking about?
oh, okay.
That's the subject. Okay.
Hmm.
So who are we talking about here?
We are talking about the host, the host.
The host of the meeting.
Yeah, the host in the meeting, and maybe his description is not correct or
Mm.
illegal logical. He illegal logical. He contradiction himself. His opinion is a contradiction his action or his description.
So you need to paraphrase your sentence. Okay, so let's say if the host, so we're talking about the host. Host is the subject, right?
Yeah, his
So
subject.
rather than the mistake, the mistake is not. Uh, Take note. We are making sentence in a clear manner. Okay, so there must be a subject of the sentence, meaning that is the person or maybe the thing that we are talking about.
Yeah.
Then what this person or thing is doing. Okay, so to make it clear, because this sentence is very
Oh,
vague.
I know. It's like I don't provide any subject in my sentence. Am I correct?
There's no subject. What are we talking about here? Are we talking about the mistake? Mm-hmm. You found some mistake. Okay, on logical. So this is not actually a sentence.
Yeah.
So if I found the host, so we are talking about the host now.
Yeah.
So you found, if I found the host, what is contradicting what?
His opinion. Oh.
Mm-hmm. What will happen? So if
Okay.
the host is contradicting his opinion, so
Uh.
we need to have another sentence here,
Uh.
right?
I will tell him, and he could quickly fix the problem. But I'm not sure how to combine the last sentence.
What I will, what will you do?
I will I will tell him.
Will told him. So will, it should be tell, not told.
Okay.
I will tell him what?
I told him his mistake.
Hmm.
Oh, illogical. Oh, yeah. I think we can use that. Yeah, illogical. Yeah,
Okay. So this is the complete sentence.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you found that the host is contradicting his opinion. So you tell him that his statement is illogical. So it's illogical means not logical. So you get the point now. So the sentence makes sense.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Thanks.
So then I found some mistakes on logical. So I don't know to whom are you talking about. Mhm.
Okay.
All right. This one I usually find help to host. If it is his problem, he could quickly fix the problem to the audience, which I cannot really understand as well. What are you talking about? I usually find help to the host. Uh, find help or asked help.
Or I think maybe find help is more polite. I'm not sure. So I don't actually
Mm-hmm.
previously I used to ask, but I'm afraid asking is not polite in this sentence. Maybe find help is better.
Mm-hmm. No. The expressions usually say ask help, not find help.
Okay.
Okay, should be asked help. So there's no uh, connotation of polite or impolite here. Okay, this is the expression.
Yeah.
You ask help from him. I usually ask help from, not to host. From the host, not
Oh,
to
from
host.
the host. Yeah, yeah, from the host, not
Mhm.
to host. Yeah.
Okay, so correct preposition should be Okay, so there we go. So I usually ask help from the host, and then if it is his problem, he could quickly fix the problem to the audience. If it is his problem, he could fix quickly to fix the problem. Problem to the audience.
I mean, it's like if we
What
found his illogical, if we told him maybe he could quickly quickly describe his or fix his opinion, and the audience join the meeting. They also can know the also can get correct information.
Mhm. You could quickly fix the problems in the audience. Okay. Now, what is this? That's win-win.
I think it's like he I actually I think it's like he because I fix his illogical description and he also told me he also corrected his answer. So I and he we all of us we learn more from this scenario. So he win, I win, we win.
Okay, this is not a sentence. So can
Yeah,
you make
because
a sentence?
I'm not sure how to use win-win here. I know
Mhm,
win-win is a idiom, but I'm not sure how to use it in this sentence.
mhm. Always make a sentence complete.
Oh, win-win solution. Oh, okay.
So this is a complete sentence.
Oh, okay. Thanks. I know. They say win-win solution. They don't use the India win-win. Okay, thanks.
What is this? If I misunderstanding, his meaning is also okay because I could learn more from the meeting. What if I misunderstanding his meaning? If I misunderstood
Oh,
his
okay,
meaning, okay. Okay, so there must be something wrong here. So please try to edit, okay?
okay.
Since we don't have time, so this is incorrect.
I know.
Try.
I will try to fix the before next course start.
Mm, okay, so and try to review some of your answers as well. Okay, so always make a complete sentence.
Okay,
Okay.
thanks. Thanks you teaching today. I
Mm-hmm.
learned a lot. Thanks.
Yes, so that's all for today. Thank you so much for your time, Pinkus, and have a great Sunday. Bye.
Bye. Have a great Sunday too. Bye
Mm,
bye. See you next
yeah,
time.
you too.